Hey, what's going on, guys? Good to see you all. Um, just a quick live thing here to say thank you to everyone for 10,000. We made it 10K. I can't believe that. Actually, right now I'm at 10,002. So pretty dang cool. And I just wanted to say thanks to um, everybody that got me to 10K. So that's all of you guys. And pretty dang cool. So, yeah. Oh, look, there's a comment starting to roll in. Ben, thank you much, man. Buddy, thank you. So, I've been talking to Christopher Freese at Freese Forge, and he's about 400 away from 10,000. And um, we're going to do like a collaboration. We're going to work together, and um, we'll do like I don't know, maybe I'll put a Damascus billet together, and he can forge out a knife or something. I don't know. We'll do something fun. So between our two channels, we'll both celebrate 10K together. But that's pretty dang cool. So look for that soon. Christopher and I will hash that out and all that. I really didn't have any plans for this, so I just wanted to. I was excited. I've been watching it all day. I didn't think I was going to get there today, and then just a couple of minutes ago, I went over 10 and 10,002 right now. So I don't know what it means. I don't think it means anything in the world of YouTube. It's just been a number I've been watching, and I never thought I'd get here. I mean, but history of this channel. This channel right here started out as it actually started out as my airbrushing channel, where I had airbrushing videos because I used to do that a little bit too. I'm not a great airbrush artist, and so my airbrushing videos didn't do anything. And then I started my Jeep vlog, which was more of a, hey, I bought this old Jeep, and um, I want to fix it up, and I want to know what I'm doing as I'm fixing it up. So I'm gonna take some video of it and throw it up here on YouTube, and a bunch of people started subscribing and watching it, and that was kind of funny. Um, and I did that for a number of years, and then started the blacksmithing stuff. Sorry about the chickens in the background. Can you hear those? We bought these chicks a couple of months ago, and they're noisy, squawky things now. But yeah, here we are. I don't know how many years it's been since I started the channel, but it's all blacksmithing now. The Jeep stuff is on a different channel, and I'm not doing any YouTube stuff. And here we go. We're at 10K. It's so neat. All right. Let me see. Questions. People are asking questions, and I'm not answering them. Love the grandpa hat. That was from my daughter. Foxy grandpa. Don't always feel like it, but I am. Congratulations, 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 congratulations. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That didn't take long. Feels like it took long, John. I've been watching it grow for years and years and years. I mean, I haven't had the same kind of growth that a lot of other channels have. You look, I mean, Alex Steele went from what 10,000 to 500,000 in about a year and a half. It's taken me about 5 years to get to 10K, but that's okay. Not that I'm comparing myself to Alex Steele, but Curiosity Forge. Will you guys like to push me to get my shop out of mothballs and rebuilt? It's running now, and today was my first try at making my own tongs. Sweet, awesome, good job, Grayson. Thanks, man. So there we go. I really didn't have any plans for today's, a live feed. I just wanted to come on, and I'm at 10K. I don't know what else. So if you have any questions, ask away. Otherwise, I'm gonna go celebrate. I don't know how I'm gonna celebrate. Forged in Fire's on tonight. Maybe I'll watch that. Drink some beer. That sounds like a good way to celebrate. The Forge. I'm curing it right now. Alex sold out. He is more machinist. Sold out. Nah, he's doing other stuff now. But if you ask Alex Steele about his channel, what is his channel? He will say he's Alex Steele. His business plan. He's running a media channel. He is there for entertainment. his entertainment is blacksmithing. So I sold out. Nah, he's doing what he's doing. That's cool. Bill's Donuts to you, sir. Oh, is that Ohio donut place? Yeah. Nah, keep them, John. It's cool. Oh, even the cat wants to get in on 10K. So, anyways, that was it, guys. Like I said, I didn't really have any plans. No questions to answer. So, or no, no topics really off the top of my hand. So, if you had any questions, ask away. Otherwise, that was it. I just wanted to say thanks because Jason sold out and quit making Jeep videos. I'll be making more. It's just kind of warm up around here. Today was actually pretty nice too. But I've got a whole different channel with the Jeep stuff. When I started doing the blacksmithing, I had 500 subscribers on my Jeep channel, and started doing the blacksmithing, and boom, was it 1,000 subscribers overnight, basically. So it was 50-50, and I figured it took me years to get to 500 with the Jeeps. In about 2 weeks, I got another 500 just from blacksmithing. So that's why I switched to focusing this channel on all the blacksmithing and moved everything else to the Jeep stuff over to another channel. And guess what? I'm at about 500 subscribers, a little over, closer to 6, I guess, on the Jeep channel. But that's about all I get for the Jeeps. Everybody wants to see knives and things. So anyways, where's your next living forging sesh? Oh, next live forging sesh. When is my next live forging sesh? I don't know. I got to finish the forge I'm making, and then that is going to get broken in with a hammer for Mr. John Coffee. That is going to be the first thing I forge in the new forge. So maybe we'll go live when I do that, because I mean, how many more hammer videos do you guys need to see? My technique isn't really changing on it. I'm glad you sold out. Nice weather coming our way next week. That's nice now. It was almost 70 yesterday. Yeah, it's gonna be 70 like come Monday again. We'll be back up near 70. Want to see the beast in action? Yeah, so do I. I got to mount the burners. The refractory is almost cured. I've been curing it with the weed burner, just getting it hotter and hotter and hotter, and I'm seeing less and less steam come out of it, which means it's curing up nicely. So I'm just about ready to mount the burners and actually get that puppy up to temperature. So once that's done, then all I got to do is paint it, and it'll be done. So that's pretty cool. I think we're all waiting for the first Penny Brown forging project. Yes, we are. Penny, get to work. No more putting it off. Went through hard luck for my forge build. So far, so good. Had good price and quick free delivery. Oh, Hard Luck Forge, yeah, awesome. Those guys have been so helpful. And me and my thick-headedness. If you watch the refractory video on the YouTube video, I didn't leave in a lot of the problems that I ran into. If you subscribe to Patreon, you see a lot more of what I was going through, and I was having a nightmare with that refractory. I think some of it came through in the video. I was just stressed. In fact, someone asked me why I was so angry, and I wasn't angry. I was frustrated because nothing was working right with the refractory, and all I would have had to do was reach out to Hard Luck Forge and just ask him, what do I do here, what do I do there? And he's so good at answering questions. He would have, but in my thick-headedness, I was like, I'm gonna solve this. I'm doing it myself. I don't need his help. And I should have just gotten help. Let's see, just got done building both my anvils and forge. I just got a week until I can move any further. Okay. I just want touch marks on scraps from all my fave YouTube smiths. That would be a fun little collage, wouldn't it? You'd put it all together on one little thing you can mount on your wall. That'd be kind of neat. What all do you get through my Patreon? I mean, everybody runs their Patreon a little different. On mine, it's just expanded videos. if you watch the YouTube videos for the last few months, I've really been trying to focus them and narrow them down to, something that isn't quite so drawn out and boring, something that's a little more entertaining yet still trying to get the knowledge across a little bit. On the Patreon, the videos are usually about twice as long, and I leave in, there's no music on them. There's no show to it. It's all just the process. And if I run into a problem, I leave the problem in there. And as I'm reasoning it out in my head, as I'm trying to solve it, talking out loud to myself, I leave most of that in there. I get the whiteboard out a lot to think things through, and it's, I don't want to say it's more teaching, but it probably is a little more for that. And then, maybe I've got, I think 24, 25 patrons right now. I've still got like Penny. If you sign up for a certain level, I promised I'd make you an herb chopper. So like Penny, I owe her an herb chopper. Heath, I owe an herb chopper. So I've got to get these made. So maybe we'll do a bunch of those in the new forge too, because I think I've finally tracked down some steel to do those in. That's what's been holding me off. But I think I got the right leaf springs the other day. So I think I'm ready to whip a bunch of those out. But that's if you sign up for a certain level. But maybe we'll do some patron only giveaways. That might be kind of cool. Did you have to add more water than you started with? Yes, I did. I played around with the water. I mixed it up, and Hard Luck Forge does 5-pound bags. So even though I got 20 pounds worth of stuff, it was all in 5-pound bags. So I just did it up 5 pounds at a time, and tried playing around with moisture levels a little bit. Going Hard Luck Forge for my refractor. I don't think you can go wrong there, John. Someone around you need a drink? That's my wife. She's allergies or something. Probably these dang chickens in the background. What?
Allergies.
It's allergies. All right. So I think that was all the questions everybody asked. So, going back here. Yeah. So, Big Dog Forge. Hey Tim, how you doing? Good to see you, man. Just celebrating 10K, Tim. That's I didn't have any plans for a live feed. Just I just crossed the 10K barrier, which is a pretty big deal to me. So you passed it a long time ago because you're like actually entertaining and helpful and knowledgeable. I'm just some weird old guy making videos. Yeah. So anyways, that's what you get for Patreon. Watch for a team up giveaway. If you're not signed up to Friis Forge, Friis, go on YouTube and put that in. Look for Friis Forge, Friis. And Christopher is just a handful away from 10,000 as well. And so as soon as he crosses that, we'll do like a little collaboration giveaway. He was talking about maybe a sax or something like that. I'll put some Damascus together and he can forge up a blade or something. We'll work out all the details between us, but we'll figure out how you can sign up for it, whether it's through whatever. So it'll all be good. So yeah. Well, thank you for signing up for Friis Forge. I'm sure he will appreciate that too. Christopher and I have been friends for a long time. I mean, YouTube friends, Facebook friends, I guess. I've never met him in person, but heck of a guy. And we've chatted plenty of times and gotten to know each other a little bit. And he's up in Canada, which I don't make fun of him about, but I should. I'm buying too many hammers for anything else now. Nice, John. Anyways, so guys, thank you so much for the 10,000. If there's no more questions, I'm just going to go ahead and go. But I just wanted to pop in and say thanks because And I don't know. It's really cool. I never thought I would get to, even as I've been watching it climb from 9,000, thinking, hey, I'm going to get to 10,000. I never in my head thought I'm really going to get to 10,000. So it's pretty cool. So, anyways, Ryan, thanks, man. You deserve a lot more subs, and I think you want to. Well, thanks, Tim. I don't know. It is what it is, and like I've always said, as long as I have fun doing it, I'll keep doing it. When it's no fun, when it becomes a job, when it's a chore, probably probably won't be doing the videos anymore. When it becomes a job, as long as it's fun, that's when it's fun to make the videos too. So yeah. Anyways, one more from Northwoods Forge. What was that? Northwoods Forge. Dave McConnell's channel. Go sign up for Dave. Looking forward to things to come. Yep, there's lots to come. We'll get this forge done, and then build videos will be done, and then we'll get back to forging fun stuff and cool stuff, and who the heck knows. So, anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna forge stuff for my wife. Yeah, that's what she says. So just signed up on Patreon. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I really do. I mean, I hope there's value in it. That's the whole point for Patreon. I started it because YouTube, took all the, not all the money, but I mean, my income from YouTube got slashed from quite a bit. I was doing okay to next to nothing. Peapod. Hey, Laz, how you doing, man? Go sign up for Peapoddy One if you aren't signed up for Peapoddy One either. Another great channel. But that's why I started the Patreon. It was just because it's like, what's the point of making videos if I'm not going to make any money? I don't want to do it for free. Sure, it's for fun, but I mean, making a couple of bucks made it worth it, and so that's why I started the Patreon, just to offset that. But I want to offer something. So I mean, I'm really trying to do 2 separate videos. I make the Patreon video long, however long that is, whether it's 20 minutes, whether it's 30 minutes, an hour, however long that Patreon video is what it is, and everything's in there. And then I try to condense that down into something that is YouTube watchable, which is usually going to be in the 10 to 15 minute range, 20 minutes, pushing it. So, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to give some value for the Patreon stuff. I don't want to just sit there and say, give me money, please. And so hopefully there's value. And if there's not, please let me know. Let me know what you guys want. I know a lot of Patreon people give you like just 3 days access early. That to me is like, okay, that's something, but if everybody's going to get to see it for free anyways, then why pay? I do, because I want to support people. I support Chandler. I'm a patron of Chandler's and James at County Line, and a bunch of folks. So anyways, when do we get the Tennessee HOG forge? Sometime. We'll get down there. First things first, my wife and I have to get down there and find some property and figure out how to do it and all of that. As a knife maker, I definitely started YouTube too late. They took my partnership away. Yeah, well, I mean, build it up, man. I lost my partnership on my Jeep channel, and I've had my Jeep videos going years longer than my YouTube or my smithing videos. I spend a lot more time on the smithing videos, but I'll just, how much time you want to put into it? All these forge channels popping up. I will check out a few. Yeah, you should, man. There's all kinds of great knowledge on there. Just find your niche. If you want to start a forging channel, I say find your. I mean, if everybody goes on there and we're all doing the exact same thing, then it just becomes who's the most entertaining. But if everybody does a little something different, a little something here, a little something there, they season this that way and that way and that, and everybody's got their own little corner that they occupy. I mean, I subscribe to everybody. If I find a smithing channel, I figure I'm going to learn something from them one way or the other. So, but that's just me. What's the biggest change you did that you saw an increase in views? Um, Making the videos shorter. Um, and more entertaining. Trying to get into the mindset because I work in radio, Ryan. I mean, I've got a pretty good idea of what holds people's attention in radio, and I've been trying to take that knowledge and transcribe it basically into video. It's not a direct correlation between audio and video, but there's enough that I think it has worked. So just trying to get the videos shorter, more concise, even though I'm not leaving in, when I did the original how to make Damascus by hand videos were, they were all like an hour long. If I were going to make those today, that hour long video would be on Patreon and YouTube would get 15 minutes. And I'll bet you I would have, even though that first video has 100,000 views or something like that, I'll bet you I would have twice as many views if it was shorter and more entertaining and things like that. The watch time would be up on it. Um, so trying to get the videos as much as I want to yak and explain and over explain and show every little thing, shortening those videos up, getting scenes, 2 to 4 seconds, maybe 7 seconds max before I switch camera angles or change something up. That's really helped. What's total internal length of your new forge? 24 inches, Mr. Coffee, from end to end. Just keep it up and you'll get there. But it takes, I don't care about YouTube Cash. I just need a decent camera and laptop to do more than 4-minute cell phone videos. Yeah, I know. I mean, a lot of people are doing them on cell phones, and they're using, what is it, KineMaster, something like that. A lot of those videos look really good. So I'm not sure a laptop is needed. I mean, that's what I use and edit my videos up on. But I think there are cell phone apps that do some really good videos. So don't let it stop you. Don't use that as an excuse for not improving yourself. Even if you can't do the video you exactly want, you can always find a way to improve what you're doing. Focus on one little area, improve that. Then when you get a better camera, okay, you can improve on that. Then when you get, things like that. That would be my advice. Not that. Look at me. I've been on YouTube for years and years and years. I just passed 10,000. It's not like I'm an expert at this or anything. It's just my advice. Yeah, that was my biggest complaint. My videos were way too long and that my music was too loud. Yeah, music is another one. If you watch my videos now, I do a lot of music on it. That I use, subscription music that gets paid for as opposed to the free stuff from YouTube, just so it's a little better. But I also make sure anytime I open my mouth, anytime I'm going to communicate, that music either stops or the volume lowers right then and there, so that everybody can hear what I'm going to say. Because I mean that is annoying when you're trying to hear somebody. When music under talking is annoying on video, to me anyways, especially when it's so dang loud. I use it in radio. I talk over music when I'm talking on the radio. But that's because I don't know, that's radio, that's audio, that's not a visual thing. So, I don't know. It's way less limiting than you think. Well, it's okay. 1 hour video on YouTube gets average 10 to 15 minutes view time. Says Laz. Yeah. What I've noticed when I started doing videos aimed at the 10 to 15 minute mark is my percentage of watch time went up. I went from 10% watch time, or people are watching about the same amount. I'm actually my watch time minutes have gone up from about 5 minutes to 8 minutes with the shorter videos. But I think that's because I'm getting more entertaining. I'm editing them better. I'm getting more proficient at putting together more entertaining videos. So I think that's part of it. But what YouTube, one of the metrics YouTube looks before they start recommending your videos, like down the right side of the channel, when you're looking at the screen or on mobile, like underneath, you want that extended watch time. You want a percentage. And if you go in and you look at your videos from start to the end, right before your video ends, you want it still at above 50%. I mean, once that watch time drops below 50%, YouTube doesn't care about your video at that point. And since I've gone to the shorter format of video, I've noticed that right at the very tail end, the last few seconds, you know, as I'm saying my goodbyes and whatnot, boom, the watch time goes off. Every video starts 100% and then drops to, you know, right around 60%, and that 60% is staying right through the end, 50 to 60% staying right through the end until, you know, the last few seconds, and then it drops off to 0. And because of that, a lot more of my more recent videos are getting a lot more recommendations. Like when you type in you search for whatever, how to forge a knife, boom, and all these videos come up, from Alex Steele to Chandler to Peabody One to all the Smiths. And a lot more of my videos now are on those recommended lists because of that percentage of watch time that's sticking around right till the end. So that would be my suggestion, is you don't want to make them too short. You want to get enough information out there and everything, and it's a balancing act, and I don't pretend that I've figured it out. You know who's figured it out? Alex Steele has figured it out. Watch his videos. If you want to see how to edit a video so that people stay entertained, watch Alex Steele. I mean, the guy knows how to make an entertaining video. That's why I still watch him. I'm not getting much in the way of knowledge from Alex these days because he's just not teaching the same way he was. But he makes a damn fun video to watch, right? So if you want to, and because he's running a marketing company, not a blacksmithing company, he only cares about those metrics on YouTube. He only cares about how long he's holding people's attention, things like that. So if you want to make better videos that are more entertaining and are going to keep people around longer, watch Alex Steele. That's a great way. I like the long and shorts. Chandler does a great. Chandler's Chandler. We all aspire to be Chandler because the man is who he is. There's no. He doesn't pretend to be anybody else. Everybody else, we all pretend to be somebody. I put on a flippin' character every time I turn the microphone on at the radio station. I'm somebody else, and you know, I try to be myself on the video cameras, but no, Chandler's Chandler, man, and he's fun and fun to watch, and we've all learned so much from him. So you can only give kudos to that guy, and I can't wait till his new shop is up and running. I just if you're a patron of Chandler, then you saw his last video where he's moved stuff now. He's loading stuff into the new shop, so that hasn't made it onto the regular YouTube yet. But yeah, it's exciting to see that he's still going. I just went out to my shop and it's an absolute mess. Does anyone want to come over and clean it for me? Well, Tim, I'm not sure you should be asking my viewers to come and clean your shop when my shop is a flippin' mess. Anybody want to come clean my shop? I didn't think so. Alec nailed the edit, then took on a videographer and editor to do it all for him. Yeah, well, he can afford it now. The guy's got 500,000 subscribers. He still sells his teaching stuff through his website. Don't think he's doing classes anymore, but the guy knows how to market himself and run a video. He's selling t-shirts up the wazoo. I'm telling you, if you want to learn to make money on YouTube, Alex Steele is someone who you can watch. You may not learn the most blacksmithing, but there you I like your radio show, Jason. Good morning, tunes. Well, thank you, John. I like my radio show too. If anybody wants to listen to my radio show, you can do it online. John does from Ohio. WKLT.com on every morning from 6 until 10. And clean your shop if we could make Damascus hexagon hammer afterwards. A Damascus hexagon hammer. Oh, I guess I do put a hexagon face on the flat side, don't I? Would you want to use a Damascus hammer? That'd be a lot of flipping work for something I wouldn't want to use. I'd be scared to mess that thing up. Gotta run. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it. Don't be surprised if we clean you of some of your tools. I don't have any tools you can take from me. But if you want to go clean Tim's shop is me. Go relieve him of his power hammer, maybe. Anyways, I'm going to go, guys. I just wanted to say thanks again for 10,000. That is so damn cool. And if you weren't around for the early part of it, Christopher at Freese Forge, make sure you go sign up for his channel and subscribe. He is just a few hundred away from reaching 10,000 as well. And so we're going to team up and do a multi, 10,000 collaboration thing that we'll give away. A Damascus something, I'm sure. I'll put the Damascus together and he'll forge out the blade or something. I don't know. We'll figure it all out between him and I. But go make sure you sign up for his channel too, and that way he'll get there faster and it'll be cool stuff. So, anyways, I've got to go put some more fire into the new forge to continue the curing process. The next video for that will be out in a couple of days, and then we'll get to breaking it in and doing some forging. Tim, thank you, man. Thank you so much. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. And I wish there was a way I could do a giveaway where I could make 10,000 of something and give 10,000 away, but that can't happen. So I'm only going to give one thing away, and Christopher and I will team up and we'll do it together, and it'll be fun and all that fun stuff. So everybody have a great night. I'm going to go get some beer and all that fun stuff. Thank you, Drayson. It was good to see everybody, and we'll chat again soon. All right.